guys, welcome back to Welcome Home Custom. Today we are going to learn how to cut, assemble, and paint our octopus. Let's get started. Quick tutorial on how to cut one of the DIY quilt kits. So this is the new one that is just released for May. I have opened up the backer file. So I've opened it into Lightburn, but it's the same if you open it in Glowforge or whatever your laser uses. So what we're going to do is we are going to score our numbers. We are going to cut our backer, and then we are just going to check our green box to make sure it's showing 1 inch by 1 inch. Once we've checked the green box, we can actually just select it and delete it. We don't need it anymore. And then I'm going to send it over to my laser. Now, for Lightburn, your score is always going to still be a line, but it's a much faster speed and a much lower power. And I need to actually change this. All right, guys, I'm going to send it over and we're going to watch it cut. Okay, so now that this is cut, we can just set this aside and cut our design next. Our design side, you'll notice that I did not include numbers on this, and the reason being is because I didn't want you guys to have to flip all of the scored pieces. So I'm going to show you how to work through that after we cut it to make it easier. What we're going to do is we're going to score the black and we are going to cut the red. And again, we're going to just check our square to make sure it's showing 1 by 1 inch. We're going to just delete that. We don't need it. It's just a safety measure. So now from here, those settings look good for what I'm using. I'm going to send it over to the laser, and we're going to go ahead and cut this as well. Okay guys, so now that it's cut, we can remove the frame. We're not going to need this anymore, not the frame, but the pieces left over. We don't need that. And we're going to take a piece of masking and we're going to put it over the top. And we're going to push it down, making sure that we grab all the pieces. And that way we can pick it up as one piece and not have to hunt for all the pieces, okay? So then from here, what we can do is we can take our DIY color planner and we can write down all of our numbers. So I'm just gonna, looking at this, I'm just gonna number keeping in mind that it's flipped, because this is really for your customer or whoever's painting it. It's not really for you to number, but this is probably the easiest way then once you're done to have everything ready to go. Now I didn't number the tentacles because I think it's pretty obvious based off of dots and how many spots they have, where which goes where. But let's go ahead and get the rest of this numbered and then we can continue. All right guys, so we have our color planner. We have the excess cutout that we saved. We have our Super 77 adhesive by 3M. We have the backer that is scored and cut, and we have the kit that is scored and cut. So the backer we can set aside. The framed out piece, we are going to lift off the frame carefully, check to see how we cut through. looks like we cut through pretty well. We're just carefully lifting it up, checking to make sure that everything cut okay. That one might have grabbed on. Let's see. Oh, no, I got it. So I'm just pushing the pieces down. I'm just keeping them in place. I don't have to do it this way. I could just push the pieces out, these pieces out. It doesn't really matter. Either way it works. So I'm gonna take it, move my pieces out of the way, grab my backer. I'm going to give my backer a quick spray with my glue. I'm putting it in a box so that it doesn't spray everywhere. I'm going to remove my frame, move the backer to the side, let it dry a little bit. I'm going to put this in. And I'm doing this just to protect the edges, so the edges don't get glued. All right, we're supposed to let it sit for about 20 to 30 seconds. This should feel tacky, and it does. And this is starting to feel tacky as well. We can move our box out of the way. And we can carefully line up our edge at the bottom and lay it down. Like so. And that is how I glue on my backers. So now we can go through and we can adhere our pieces. This is still pretty tacky, so if we wanted to, we could probably paint and put our pieces in right away. So we have all of our pieces numbered. We can take our color planner. We can color our pieces in with our different paints we want to use and add our colors over here, and we can paint our piece. So let's do that next. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and dot what colors I want where. So I'm gonna use this blue, and I want the bright blue. I think I'll do the bright blue closest to us. I'm just gonna kind of dot where I'm gonna add that bright blue. The medium blue I'm gonna put here, the dark blue here. And maybe we will do then the, now I feel like I should do opposite. I think I will. I think I'll do bright blue here so that I can do the bright blue there. And then I think I'll do this color next. And then I'll do this color down here. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I love this turquoise color, so I want to use it up on the sky too. So those are my three blues that I'm using. And then for the octopus and the moon, I'm going to use this orange color. So it's going to be pretty much the entire octopus. I'm going to leave the dotted sections, I think, as is. Wonder if I should spray paint or stain my backer. I think I'll leave it natural for now, since I already have it glued down. So those are all orange. Oh, that's orange. And then I was gonna do part of the boat orange and then do the sails yellow. So that's my fifth color. Okay,
So let's go ahead and paint it up and see how it looks. Thanks again for tuning in to Welcome Home Custom. Hopefully you found the tutorial helpful. If you want to see more, let me know, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.